Hey guys, this is AJ with Everyday Patio. Thanks for tuning in, and today we have a pretty cool video for you guys. We're going to be showing how to build the LR1 DIY kit from Four Seasons and Home Depot. It's a kit you can get online. Down below in our description, you'll see a link to the website and a discount code if you guys want to buy it. So here we're going through like the typical like paper manual. It's pretty good, but we're going to show you how we build it like in the field with our crews. Those are your red heads, your screws, your anchors, everything that you're going to need for the build and hardware. That's the Novaflex, the sealant for the roof. And those are the brackets. Most of those brackets we didn't have to use because we just used the hanger post to header brackets. And then that's an insert with the post to header bracket I was telling you about right there. So they have a little splice for the posts, the header posts, that you can join them. That way you're able to span the 22 feet for the patio cover. And I believe they come in different sizes, but for this one it was 22 feet wide. And there we're putting the screens kind of roughly on the headers first, so we can put exactly where the brackets are gonna go. So that's your center bracket in the direct middle. You can screw it down with the 3/8 tech screws. And then those outer brackets are just exactly where the screens fit in. So there's actually 2 more screens if you want to add them towards the house, which would be screen 3 and 4. You just add a post against the house as well and just put your screen there so it fits between the header post and the post against the house. And then you add one more header beam above that. That's him marking exactly where the post is going to go. And that way we're able to, like I said, put it exactly where the screen is. So it makes it really DIY friendly and easy to install this when you do it this way. Just lay it out on the bottom and then you can flip everything over once it's ready. And that's what I was showing you with that post, that screen placement right there, if you want to add that screen 3 and 4. Here we're adjusting for the pitch of the roof. So it was about 8 feet. It went from like 10 feet to 8 feet. And that's just what this house indicated. So depending on how your property is, you can adjust your layout accordingly. And this is hanger installation. So basically 2 3-inch lags every 16 inches. We're going into stucco here. If you're going into wood, just try to hit wood framing members as you're going. That's the bottom post bracket. Minimum of 2 screws, 3/8 tech required for that at the bottom. You're going to use redhead anchors to anchor that into the concrete, which is again a 3/8 drill bit that you can hammer the redhead in. And that's roof panels going in. So the roof panels are really great on this. I'm glad they're 2 foot wide. They're easy to work with. This is one of the best parts of the build. It's always been hard to get insulated roofs like direct to consumer without being a contractor or dealer. So the fact you're able to order these direct online is awesome. I'm really glad Four Seasons is starting to offer this. Pretty straightforward as far as the install goes. You got 1/4-inch tech screws against the hanger, and there's about 4-inch self-tapping lags against the header. Make sure your posts are level as you're building out. So I just had a level on each post as before we screwed them in. And after the last panel's in, that's the front gutter going in. So there's going to be 2 scuppers on the gutter for water drainage. And then you're going to have your side fascias that go on. So I really like the gutter system on this. Clean, no emboss, just flat texture. I think that's awesome. I think that's kind of the way the looks are going right now. And then that's the redhead anchor going in like I was talking about. So when you're putting your side fascias, you just have to notch it. I believe it's about 5 inches for the front of the side fascia. You can also notch it about 2 inches towards the back of the hanger. And that way when you put it on, you're not fighting the other extrusion of the front gutter or the hanger. So he's cutting it with a knife. You can do it with a grinder. If you have a grinder, it's easier, but the metal will break off. And that's just putting it on the side, like I was just talking about. then here's the screen installation. So if you did the layout like I said and just put the brackets for the posts on either side of exactly where the screen fits, you can just screw it in like this. So I'm putting a screw through the housing. You can do that if you want it to stay completely stable. And then they have 2 flange screws for the bottom part. So you can set those and then you put a U-channel behind those. So after you set those, you can measure for your U-channel and screen, and then you can install like this. And it's just 1/4-inch tech screws to put those in. Really straightforward, really simple design on these LifeRoom screens. They used to be like automatic and powered and require a lot of working with them to make them work. These are very simple. We put it up, it was going up and down. If you need to adjust it a little bit, if it's catching on either side, you can adjust the zipper system that the screen goes into that U-channel. And then they have they kind of pull up and down themselves too. So it's like spring loaded. So very easy to work with, very easy to open and close. There's also a twister thing that you can use to open and close it, but I didn't have any issues when I was working with it. Again, those are the 1/4-inch tech screws you're putting on the U-channel that helps direct the screen. And then you're gonna put the screen zipper system inside of that. That's my wife teaching us how to use the screen. Really great there, again, simple system. Really glad with the design. That's us putting it into the zipper system I was telling you about. So you got your U-channel there, you got your zipper system, and then that's how the whole system operates. You can use a spatula to get in that U-channel if you need to, and then put those 2 screws on top on that flange. And then that's the 1 screw that goes in the housing after you're done with everything. And here we're down to the last part. So this is just sealing the roof. Use about a 1/2-inch bead on every seam against the house, against the gutter, on every seam, and then you can use cardboard to smooth it out. Normally we fold the cardboard kind of bent in the middle just to give it a little bulge as you're doing the seams. And then the rest of it can just be a flat piece of cardboard about like 2 inches wide by 4 inches long. You can just cut it with a utility knife, and that's the easiest way to seal the roof. That Novaflex works great, so I wouldn't worry about any leaks or like water after you seal it properly like that. And that's the Chisia showing how to put the screen up and down. So again, awesome screen system. It's kind of spring loaded, goes up and down, doesn't require any electrical, mechanics, anything like that. And it really does a great job in closing the room. You know, with the other 2 screens, you could have a full room enclosure, screen enclosure built in a day or 2. So I really think this is an awesome kit. Having installed a lot of the old system LifeRooms, I think this is the best model that like Four Seasons has come up with, and I'm really glad that they're starting to push for like DIY friendly products direct to consumers. So thank you to everybody for watching. This was a big one for me and Leticia to do, to make this video with the whole team and everybody. We feel really honored to have been a part of this process, and please like, comment, and subscribe if you guys want more content like this. And again, the link is going to be in the description below for the product website and our code everyday if you guys want to buy it. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Everyday Patio out.